So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox guy loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now it's time for Two Beerded Guys.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a porter with peppercorns, wasn't it?
It was stout.
Oh.
Anyway, don't know why you argue with me. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Because it's fun.
Hey, we're back for episode 107.
Yes.
I got it right. Hold
Very
on.
good.
My favorite number.
Nice. Perfect. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudhog, B&Q.
With us today.
I'm Charles Baines.
And the one you can't hear or see at the moment, but you might hear her tiny little voice at some point. Molly B likes to read's in the building. She's just hiding from the camera. And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Off screen doesn't like to read. I like to look at
true,
pictures.
actually.
Wait, can you read?
I can. I just choose not to. I prefer to look at pictures.
He needs pictures.
I wait for the movie. It's much quicker for me.
Welcome back, though, to another episode of Two Beerded Guys. Thanks to our sponsors on the right side of the screen, whether it's Turfs Up Radio, Indie Craft Brew, which you'll see on the can cam, Water Performance Technologies, LLC, Indiana Untapped. We thank all of them.
Yeah.
Damn, just paying some bills right there, Tyler.
Hey, I'm trying. Also want to thank my buddy Ben Carnahan, who sent me with some more beers that he got while flying around.
Woo!
I set him back there, a couple more stouts.
Nice.
Ben flies cans, yeah.
Literally the only thing he said when he gave them to me, you can drink this one without me, save this one for when I'm back on the show. And I was like, keep bringing me beers from wherever
That's
you're
fair.
flying. Fucking deal.
Yeah. Yes.
We will make that deal all day long.
You can call him all day.
Yeah, it's really good to have a pilot best friend that likes craft beers. It really is.
Yeah.
If he has an overnight, like where he actually can go out and drink, because obviously if he's flying like the next morning right away, you can't. But if there's the time where he can go out, he goes out, drinks craft beer, and if he likes the brewery, he's like, what do you have to go? Sometimes I get a menu that like where I get to choose. Sometimes it's just like, I bought you these. And both ways are so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So much better than not having either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tyler just said he does like it both ways, right?
Damn straight, baby.
We do that. Long established.
But yeah, so I came straight from baseball today, hence why I'm in literally full uniform. I got my baseball pants on and everything. Yeah, it's one
He's
of
not
those
wearing
days.
pants.
Tell him.
Sorry. I thought they knew. Episode 107.
That's why we go to break before I stand up. John, like, will get up and go to the restroom sometimes. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I actually have a catheter down here. Just
Yep, it's an open corny keg.
And then it's like pleather seats too. That can't be comfortable.
A lot of sticking.
That's why I don't want to sit in the all wood one, though. I don't need a square up the ass. Anyway, as we start off every show, it's always with the anticipated beer of the day, and we're kicking it off, as always, with that wonderful off-screen Matt.
That was weird. Yeah,
That
is
was
weird.
the point.
yeah. I mean, just,
Someone likes that. It's icky.
No,
Stop.
see, I was nice to him
it's
last
because you
week.
took a pause and you were nice.
We're
Like,
gonna just restart the show.
Works for me.
yeah, we'll be right. Oh,
Dumbass.
there we go. It's because I hit the start instead of main. All right.
Episode
mine-
107, guys. Episode 107.
Still figuring it out. So my most
wouldn't know that
anticipated
one
beer, because of the wicked sweet can, is going to be the Parish. We said, right?
Yes, the brain cake.
Yeah, just because that looks too cool not to pick it. Sorry, John.
No, actually, I'm glad you picked that one.
Oh, really?
Because I was going to pick that one, and then I realized that's a sour from El Song. And I know that you guys said we've had a sour from El Song, but I don't remember.
We've had two of them, I think.
And El Song makes stupid good beer, so I'm looking forward to that.
I respect that.
It really is funny, though, because I think we've had two of them. I know we've had
At least one, for sure.
And I think we've had two.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
for
actually,
sure.
we had last year's version of the one that I just bought.
Nice.
Is one I know
That's
we had.
I know they're great, so.
Charles.
This one has the Grim Reaper on it, so I'm going to pick this guy right here.
Father time, good
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
Good choice.
He's going with, let the record
He's
show,
going River North.
River North.
There's some good beer tonight. Some good breweries, at least.
Honestly, I'm going to go for him because we haven't had a stout by them in a long time.
In a minute.
This is a spiced barrel-aged stout from your Freemsters orders. So I'm excited. This is an exclusive stout for us. I'm excited to try it. Exclusive. I like exclusive. It's fun. When you get shit that nobody else has. Speaking of which, I need to find out from Stefan about our barley wine.
I think so. You need to reach back out to River North about the crates that you bought that are out there.
No, that's already handled.
Oh, yeah.
And I just had a beer added
got
to it.
up.
They're adding their Baltic Porter that they're putting in for awards on it. So
Sweet.
God, I love them. Why? Yeah. Katie's just such a good marketing person. She has people in Indiana like spouting the glory of River North. Like she ain't dumb. She's a smart lady.
No, she's using us.
That's true. Whatever. She does like talking to us. That is maybe she's not as smart as I'd like to say. But yeah. Why do you think Molly's hiding?
Right?
All right, so that is the start. Matt, what do you got for us?
We got Russell Zahn says, "What up, guys? How's it going, good sir?"
Russell.
Kevin Atwell. Hi, guys. What's up,
Hey,
Kevin? I feel like we haven't seen him as much lately. Good to see you, bud.
He has a life, dude.
I respect that. And we got a Molly Baines. Molly Baines says, "Who is that QT in the middle?"
I'm on the end.
Me.
Yeah,
I'm in the middle.
I'm talking about. I'm over here on the right side.
You're actually on the your stage left, John.
Oh, you know.
Can we change all the marketing to 3 Beerded Guys just for this one episode? Can we do that?
You're not the first bearded guy to be in the middle.
That's fair.
Oh, and Brett just
It is
jumped
the
on.
craft beer industry.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
He said, "What's up to the coolest guys he knows?" Oh, you need to get better friends, man.
My
I'm
brother
sorry.
Brett doesn't have a lot of friends. It's fine.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bud.
Oh man, just do better.
Rough life.
It's Batman. It's instant badass.
And it's Batman like
That's
while
my spit
drinking.
cup.
And
Just pick up.
and he has Deadpool on his glass that he's holding.
Side note: I finally saw the Batman this weekend. Has everyone
So-
here seen that?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, fair enough. Glad I asked. It's awesome. Can I just say that?
It's a long movie.
I haven't seen a movie.
You gotta find a good solid 3 hours out of your life to
Yeah.
That
And
was
I
my
don't really
Christmas
have a
glass
solid
I
3
ordered
hours.
from him. Has Krampus on it. And Santa.
Oh, Brett's clarifying. He said he's just talking about John and I.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, you can fuck right off.
So he has even less friends now.
I'll remember that next time we go out for drinks. I won't buy.
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah.
Not bought though, evidently.
Normally. Not this time. Brett can fuck right off.
Oh gosh.
No, let's be honest. I'll get drunk and buy.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
It's
No
like
doubt.
95% of the time.
When I drink, I get,
Yeah.
I mean, I had that stage too, and then
he's the giver.
And then I kind of was like, I need to stop doing it. And I kind of got my way, like, all right, got to put a grip on this. Tyler's still working on that getting the grip on it part.
Well, the problem is I went so long unemployed where my friends always had to buy my drinks. But now that I make,
There's a little bit
a
of that.
living wage, I'm like,
Paying it back.
I'm paying it back to all my friends.
That's respectable. I'll give you that. Oh,
Yeah.
Russ says Liz is also watching.
Woo!
John.
What's up, Liz?
All right. First beer. Brick and Feather Brewery. Tycho Anomaly. This is the Schwartz Beer. Proudly brewed and canned at our facility in Turner's Falls. I didn't expect 2 S's
No,
there.
it's very deep.
Massachusetts. It is 5%. Starting off light today.
Schwartz beers are becoming
Typically
more
light.
popular.
Last
yeah.
week we started off at like 16. I kind of like that strategy a little bit better. I'm going to be honest.
We did. It was fun.
Right into the deep end.
Yeah, just pedal to the floor, skip first, second, and third gear, went straight to fourth.
It was fun.
Yep.
Since you're threatening to spit, you're not getting much.
No, I don't blame you.
Oh, it's going to be a good night then.
We're going to have plenty of fun.
That's the idea.
More for you. No, the plan is for you to drink too, Charles. Molly's no fun anymore.
I know.
Well,
She's like, I'm regretting it already.
I still love him, but it's rough sometimes.
She is funny. Where did this come from?
Notice how it's rubbed off. I lost all of mine. She gained
And it's
it
the
all.
same version of
Yeah.
funny. Just
Yeah.
make fun of the other one.
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, that is delightful.
That really is pleasant.
Yeah.
We got Jordan just jumped on.
What's up, Jordan?
Hi, friends.
Hey.
It's been 10 years. It has probably what kind of been. I guess not that long for Tyler and I. It's been probably a little bit since John's seen her.
Who is what?
Since she probably, say it's been a minute.
Oh. I got lost.
Yeah, I did too.
Wow.
Matt can't read.
No.
We'll blame Matt.
It's been. I read it perfectly. I can get. It's been 10 years.
It's Matt's fault.
But we love you, Jordan.
Yes. It feels like it's been 10 years, no doubt, since we've seen you last.
We just saw you at Winterfest.
Yeah. John, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Jordan, I think, was mad at me, though. I didn't bring her beer. We got distracted. She asked me to go get her glass from her and bring her beer. Matt and I got distracted. That never happened.
There was far too much beer there for us to be tasked with anything.
Meaning you drank too much beer to be tested with anything. I got it.
No, the lines were too long.
We just got distracted.
And we made friends.
It's true. I'm proud of you guys.
They had Taco Bell on their pretzel necklaces, Charles and Molly, if you haven't
Yeah.
heard that pro move.
Their Beer Fest pretzel necklaces had plastic baggies
Little
with
Ziplocs
soft shell
with
tacos
soft
and
shell
hot
tacos
sauce.
in it.
That is
greatest thing
that's
I've ever
that's the
heard.
best.
That is a pro
That's
move.
pro
Yeah.
move,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a flex.
We saw that. We're just like, what? And we're like, oh, how does that hold up? You know, like, you're here all day. Like, and they're like, oh, that's why you get soft shells. Because at worst, it gets a little soggy. That's a soft shell anyways. And we're like,
So you thought about
this
it.
is fucking
You,
pro
yeah,
move.
yeah, yeah.
Like, this
You
is
put some
genius.
thought into that.
They're like,
There's
yeah,
a little bit of.
they went to a beer
maybe-
fest up in the UP in Michigan, and somebody showed them that, and then ever since they do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would.
could be a little bit of food poisoning after 5-6 hours.
Oh,
but
it's Taco Bell.
It's
don't think-
Taco Bell. It's like
You're
only
either
30% meat.
if it's Taco Bell, you're either getting food poisoning just because of the Taco Bell, or you're not getting it 7 days later. Like,
if you've eaten Taco Bell enough, you've built up an immunity.
This man's got a point.
As
This,
well.
No, this is
this
true.
is from a Taco Bell
That's
pro
true.
back here. Like, listen to this man.
Yeah, seriously, guys. This is my first rodeo.
well, the only thing that was ever open outside of B&B was Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I wouldn't stop at soft shell. I'd get some burritos too.
A burrito would be the route to go, I think.
I feel like that's the move.
well, the soft shell's a little thinner, fits in a smaller Ziploc bag.
I was gonna say, yeah,
not
yeah.
as heavy around your
Yeah,
neck.
yeah. Carrying out 15 burritos around here. This is a long
Charles
day.
is thinking full taco box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that's
That
what you should
would
do. Get the crave case.
Yeah, the
and
soft shell
just put
taco
a chain
box.
on the
Yeah.
crave case and walk around with it.
Why stop at Taco Bell? Let's go sliders. Let's get a slider necklace.
You could, yeah.
Next
Oh,
beer festival
damn.
sponsored by White Castle.
Dude, as much as I love White Castle and want to say it's a great idea, you will hate that next day worse than any other
But they
day.
even have the little boxes that they sit
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
and-
because
Drink the
generally
necklace
it's
just
the beer
through the
fest.
box. Don't even put them in a Ziploc.
Just through the box.
Oh man,
All right. Anyway, back
We are
to the
making
beer.
this
yeah, that sounds
It's a
wonderfully
can't
terrible.
fail idea, Matt.
I'm saying you try it. You tell me how you feel that next day, and then I'll try it with you the next time.
This is extremely delightful.
Yeah.
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 Very rich caramel.
Yeah.
That nice malty, but very light and drinkable.
Exactly. Like I could drink that all day, and usually with a maltier beer, you're like after a while, it's like I don't really want to drive this around my lawnmower, but that's like a dark,
This is
malty lawnmower.
Yeah,
beer.
this is a dark. Yeah, that's exactly the best way to
Yeah.
put it.
You get a little bit of that roastiness in there that just goes perfect with everything else. Like, this is what I want a Schwartz Beer to be.
Yeah, that
Very
is
delicious.
ungodly good.
Yeah.
I am a very happy man. That's a good way to start off. I know Matt was wanting a higher ABV to start off just because, well, he's a whore for ABV, but
Sure am.
but that was perfect.
You know what? I know we don't compare.
Did we put this on CanCam?
I don't know.
No.
He's also not behind.
107 episodes.
I know
You'll
we
hear
don't
that a lot.
compare beers, but, Chris and I, we need some more Schwartz Beer from you guys
Oh, that was a
because
good one.
that one was fantastic.
Yeah,
too.
Windmill's Schwartz beer is very good as well.
So I need a refresher because right now this one might be my favorite I've had.
This is damn good.
I don't.
So I need a
that's
refresher.
called out. Yeah. Yeah. Called out. I like it.
It's only a couple months old too, so it's extremely fresh. That was
That was
very good.
That was tasty.
yeah, that's a good one to start off with. Ain't nobody mad here. John, you kick off the scoring as always, guys. We start with it's a 0.25 to 5 scale, 3 being perfectly average. It's in quarter increments, so there's room to move around a little bit. 3 is perfectly average. Above 3, you get above average. Shocker. 4 or higher is like we seek out. Like, I want this beer again in my life. I will have it. 4, 7, 5, and 5 is not only do I want it in my life again, it tingles my jingles or jingles my tingles or what the hell's yours again?
Twix or tweeter.
I'll never remember that one. That's just weird.
I don't like that one. Yeah. These fine. That's offensive.
You should have seen Jennifer's.
Oh god. Under 3.
Fluff my muff.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's
That
all
is
it
what
was.
BYBC said. Under 3 is below average, but that 2.5 to 3 is very drinkable. A lot of core beers at breweries can be in that range. Under 2, starting to get, okay, there's something wrong with it, but it's drinkable. Anything under 1 is you start getting to that drain pour category. 0.75 and lower is absolute drain pour. It'll never happen on the show with me, but there's been a few that I've absolutely wanted to. But I have too much pride, and I'm on camera, and I'm supposed to drink beer, so I drink it. And
we've regretted it.
Oh God, times. Yeah. There's been a couple times my stomach's been queasy for like the rest of the night, but yeah, hot dog water. And I had another one of those that night. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah,
was that the name of the beer?
No,
quality control. It's a quality control check.
We really thought it must have just been a bad can because it was like a weird like seal issue we thought on the can. So we're like, okay, we had another can. Matt and I are like, we'll do it again. John's like, nope. We drank it. It was just as bad.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want, we'll throw that on Can while you guys are doing some scores. And real quick, Jordan says, yes, it seems like 10 years.
All right, then.
We got confused, Jordan. Sorry.
And she also says her TikTok squat video says she did not need any more beers, so she's glad we did not deliver. And BYBC says, you're welcome, tilted cry laughy face.
Yeah, that was a good one. That one fluffed my mouth.
That was not a good one. Anyway, you were first.
It's very possible I'm going to actually underrate this beer and give it a 4.5. It's fantastic.
I'd go 4.75 because my jingles are tingled.
My jingles are tingles.
They are tingled.
I like that. You made it like a little sentence.
Yeah.
I'm a 4.75 as well. That was tasty as hell. Doesn't quite get a 5.
Right.
I couldn't tell you why. Like, to be honest, I couldn't tell you why I'm not giving it a 5, but I had to stop at 4.75. That's tasty as shit.
I felt guilty giving it a 5 out the gate. Like, that seems a little...
You're like that guy who never would give A+ to people.
No, we have a guest who literally won't give 5s because he says there's no such thing as perfection.
That's dumb.
Well, people do call him Princess, so...
He's dumb.
So, on average, that is a 4.75 for the official Two Beerded Guys score. And I did it again where I wrote them out of order, and it's fucking with me.
I almost feel like with Princess, because he can never be perfect because he's not.
That's how
He's just trying to make everybody else come down to his level.
And whenever I do that, I end up writing the scores in the wrong spot. Or when I go back through and put them on Untapped,
When you watch
I'm
this,
literally like,
you can come see me. It's fine. I'll say it to your face.
But yeah, so it's 4.75 on average. Matt, not that your score counts because, well, you don't, but
I still matter.
He can't count. That's not
to most people.
Yeah,
count past 10.
To at least some. I'm gonna go with 4.25. A little under some of you guys. I'm just not as big of a Schwartz Beer fan, but that thing is really delicious. That's really good, very well crafted.
I see why
I like it.
Count now. That makes sense, yeah.
So much makes sense.
poor Matt. Wait, you know what? You gave that a 4.25. Not poor Matt.
How about that next beer, Tyler?
I don't know if you get any. This is from the Valley Preserve series, Ale Song. Ale aged in French oak barrels with blueberries, boysenberries, and those wonderful cherries. Alcohol by volume, 7.3%. An ode to the bounty of Willamette Valley harvest. Valley Preserves is a refreshing and jammy ale aged with Oregon-grown blueberries, boysenberries, and cherries. The same juice that stains the tips of your fingers purple adds a beautiful hue to this tart blend and evokes fond memories of sunny summer days in the valley. Like a song, each beer is our expression. The enjoyment and interpretation is yours. And by yours, we mean the Two Beerded Guys, because what we say goes.
Don't dip your fingers in it. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. Don't dip your fingers in it.
I fell asleep.
Is it bad that that's what I want to do now? Just,
You said it would turn my fingers purple.
it didn't happen!
If it's on the bottle, gotta be on the bottle, right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice little smoky little
Oh, we didn't get any mead this time.
presentation.
I mean, we have a mead behind us.
Well, we just keep it at the proper pace, boys. We might be able to squeeze that in. Oh, Brett says it's got the juice. Actually,
It's pretty.
it looks like a nice little like a
It's got a
rosé
great
or
color.
a cranberry.
And I
or...
love the effervescent head. You can literally hear the bubbles.
I love effervescent head too.
Yeah.
I felt bad about that, but I did it.
I did too. But I realized it was just hanging out there. It's like somebody had to do something with that.
And where'd you say this was from?
Ale Song.
Ale Song.
They're out west.
They make incredible sours, is what they're most known for. But then when they do decide to make stouts,
Rhino
stouts.
Suit. Oh my god, that's still probably one of my favorite
so
stouts.
so-
Was that
So good.
that back to back, the Rhino Suit and the Senor Rhino?
Ooh, and it's not clear. It is.
wow, that is
Is it jammy?
everything I want a traditional sour to be. And that saddens me every time you've done that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get a lot sadder.
Oh, that's really good.
I don't like traditional sours at all, and this is good.
You have been starting to like them a little more
So
when they're done
I
well.
have been
When
I've
it's
been
like this and
hardcore sours
delicious.
lately. Like ever since we went to Asheville, we went to Wicked Weed, and man, I've been a big sour fan ever since.
A good traditional sour like this is just right up my alley.
Yeah, I used to hate them because it's mouthfeel, but
Speaking of travels, though,
speaking
you
of
made
mouthfeel.
a second trip recently down to Bourbon Country.
yeah, we did. Yeah,
How's the bourbon treating you guys? Did you guys have a good time? Any place you want to
good.
highlight? You know, whether it was food or drink.
yeah. Well, both honestly. If you're ever down in that area, in the Bardstown, Kentucky area, first of all, go to Bardstown, Kentucky. It's the cutest, most historical little town that I can think of.
So cute. John and I are planning on a date.
Not just
Yeah, you
cute,
should.
the
You should.
cutest, John.
Leave Matt home with the kids. It'll be fun. But yeah, if you go to Bardstown, check out Willett Distillery. Best bar. Bourbon is decent, but they have the best food as well. They have the best bartenders, best food, and the bourbon's decent. So like, I highly recommend Willett.
I didn't realize that's where Willet was. I know of it, and I have drank Willet, and I kind of a similar opinion. Like, I'm not a huge fan, but I would be up to trying more. But.
Yeah, and honestly, the name, the Willett bourbon that they are famous for is not their best one either. So another reason to go down there to try some of the stuff that you can only
Can
get
you
there in
actually
Kentucky.
get it? Do you actually buy their best ones?
Mhm.
Nice.
You can only buy them in Kentucky, a couple of them. So,
Fuck Kentucky.
But yeah, no,
hey,
that's-
they lost.
Yeah, they
the
did.
First day.
It was fun.
It was great.
the Boilermakers are still in it.
They are.
Sweet 16.
Playing the team that beat Kentucky.
Well, we're facing the Cinderella, and that scares me.
Yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
face a number one seed than a Cinderella.
Good thing you guys have going for you is they don't have a guy on their roster over 6'10", and he's only played 10 minutes in the
And
tournament.
we have Zach E.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a guy whose nickname is the Big Maple.
I'm coining the phrase "feedy," so feed Edie. You can. I'm coining that now. Copyright, Charles.
Like he legitimately is like a 7'4" Canadian
Yeah.
who literally played hockey and baseball till 10th grade. When then he decided to switch to baseball or basketball. I mean,
7'4" guy built like a brick shit house. Like it's
So he's not Rick Smits.
he is just,
yeah.
and he's only a sophomore.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much fun watching him play because nobody can guard him. He gets fouled all the time.
Yep.
But yeah, it's March Madness. You're gonna hear me talk about basketball. It is what it is.
Truth.
It's been a really fun tournament too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Russell's asking Tyler for clarification. He said, was that Willamette Valley? He said the pronunciation threw him off.
I don't know what I said. It says Willamette.
Willamette Valley. Yes.
I could have sworn that's what I said, but
Oh. Maybe he heard something different. I don't know.
I mean, he might have.
Williamette.
We have to roll back the
I
tape
might
on
have
that
done
one.
that.
I
Who
think
knows?
you said a Williamette. I don't know. how to
William
say
T. Valley.
Honestly, it's hard telling what I said.
Is that like Roscoe P. Coltrane?
There's times the mouth and the brain aren't working.
it. Will I
together.
am eat.
I hope that's what I said. Is that bad? That like now I want that to be a thing.
Can't go back in time.
If I could go back in time, I would right now just to make me say that. That's fucked up.
Oh, it's got some on the Twitch. Carlosive21. Hello there.
Wait, who?
Carlosive.
So Cosmos Carlos?
Maybe it's his backup account.
That's I think usually his is Cosmos on the Twitch, but I could be wrong.
Whoever
There's
you
a-
are.
Yes.
Al's right. Cosmos.
Cosmos!
Knew it. Our like one main Twitch follower. We actually have like 60 Twitch followers, but we have one who actually shows up all the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he's literally one of our favorite humans.
Cosmos Carlos.
He talks beer with us and actually like communicates. It's kind of fun.
That's-
Instead of just watching and randomly posting shit, like he'll actually be like, "What do you think about this? Have you tried this?" Like, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Oh, speed round. Where's he from now, Tyler?
Venezuela. Did I get it right this time?
No.
Panama. Panama.
But so you just got it last week. It's a Van Halen song.
Panama. My bad. I forget every time.
We're working
We're
on
stupid
it, Carlos.
Americans.
He's
It's fine.
getting
Especially
there.
that one. Baseball and yeah.
Yeah.
I have most of my brain taken up with other shit. All right.
He said, "Yeah, Panama." So he got on the second guess. He's doing better.
Seriously, this is fucking fantastic. Nice jammy feel. The fruit all come out. Like there is nothing hidden. And then that really nice natural fermentation tartness.
Yeah.
Not forced. Very drying mouthfeel. Makes you want to drink more, which is hilarious.
I think my biggest issue with sours for a long time was that all the sours that I was introduced to early in my beer drinking life were all mistakes.
Yeah.
we did look at-
Exactly, that's what I'm referring
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
And so now that I've had some sours that are like intentional, I'm a big fan.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, the cleanness, like, so it's a soured beer. It's a little funky, like all sours are. But like when it's done on purpose, a beer is so much more clean.
Yeah.
You can taste the difference between a beer that was, say, a stout that all of a sudden they were like, this is a sour.
Right.
Or,
right.
an IPA that they're like, this is a sour. No, this is a beer that's legitimately like, from day one when we made this recipe,
We wanted it to be,
our plan was a sour.
and we knew what flavor profile we
Yeah.
wanted to have, and all. Yeah.
And it balances so much better when that happens.
Yeah.
And Ale Song is known for their sours, and they do them clean, rich, very well.
Yeah. Shout out to Beer Guys for they're not who we found the L song through, but
They've
who
helped.
have continued to
Yeah, I need to reach out to them
to push L song
because I need to
on
send
us.
some beer their way, and they're going to send some more Ale Song to us, including some of the stouts.
Yeah.
It's good.
We
good
gave
trade.
Ale Song 2 5s in one day for their stouts.
Because it was 2 rhinoceros. Oh,
Back to back
okay.
stouts that night, and they both were 5s.
That's
I have
insanity.
dreams about
They
that.
were absurd.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I think about those beers to this day. And that was like 80 episodes ago.
Actually, it was pretty early too. Charles, my man.
I've been thinking about it the whole time. I think I'm gonna go 4.25. Not quite to the 4.5, 4.75 range for me, just because I don't know. There's like a weird aftertaste, but other than that, perfect attempt at a sour. I'm gonna go 4.25.
It tingles all my jingles. This is one of my very favorite natural sours I've ever had,
Oh, nice.
and I'm giving it a 5.
Hell yeah.
I kind of use this I'm going to 4.5, and I use a 4.5 as, hey, like for this style of beer, this is a perfect example of what it should be.
So would that be a 4.5?
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Whenever the numbers aren't easy for me, John's supposed to.
Help you out. So what you're saying
thought you
is
had
it's
that one.
supposed
It's
to be a
4.5.
I'm normally right anymore, but
4.66.
every once in a while I do the like. I don't think I've had that combo of numbers.
Right.
Like, I don't think we've ever had a 5, 4.5, and a 4.25 on the same beer. I'm like twitching, like math. I got to do math. Shit, be easier to do math.
Just be easier to do meth.
Yes.
All right.
Now, you don't count, but what would you give it?
Oh.
He's not used to me remembering 2 times in a row.
Yeah, no, I'm really not. The 3 off again. 4.5. That was really good. Even though I do not like sours, that's one I enjoyed. But at the end of the day, still at traditional sours, which isn't my game, so that's as high as I'm going to get on that. But that was really damn good.
Yeah.
Which I was going to ask. All right, we kind of touched that. That was an accidental beginning to the sour beer movement. What made it do that?
What are you talking? What made
I
what
didn't
do
understand
what?
it.
All right. So sour beer is like that was kind of like a happy accident that turned into like a style, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm sure the very first time a beer
Yeah.
was soured was accidental, yeah.
So my question is like, what happened in that process that made it sour?
The yeast kept doing its thing.
Bacteria.
Yeah, bacteria got in and made us go sour.
Yep.
You can imagine back in ye old times, they didn't necessarily have the best sanitation practices.
That'd be like medieval times.
More like Egypt, but it's fine.
Okay, even further back.
Yeah.
Beer's been around for
Yeah, Beer Built the
Ever.
World. There's a documentary about that.
yeah. Beer's been around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually part of it is out of necessity because water would make people
It's
sick.
so
Yeah.
gross. Yeah.
So they would boil it and add things to it that they thought would make it healthier, and then it ended up just.
It does. It's full of all sorts of good
I know.
stuff.
It is healthier.
And
It'll feel better.
during history, a lot of times it was safer to drink wine, beer, and mead than it was to drink the water you had available. So, there's a reason
Yeah.
we're all descended from alcoholics. I mean,
Unintentional
Yeah.
alcoholics.
I can
of
die by
alcoholics.
water or I could drink some alcohol. Alcohol.
We made a trip to Total Wine this weekend.
Oh, that's where all that came from.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah, well.
How much wine do I end up buying?
Did you take cash out before you went? I hear that's the rule.
Oh, God, no, we didn't. Should have.
Should
Number
you
one,
have?
Saturday is a great time to go because not only do you have the little tasting station there, all throughout the store is also other tasting
Yeah.
stations. Like, you're going to have a good time just browsing.
John, there's a reason they bought so much. John got drunk.
I did not.
We got half.
There was
Please tell me stuff got
there
drunk.
was a baker's dozen bottles of wine purchase though.
Oh, I saw the picture.
Yeah.
While they were there, I got a picture sent to me. Steph's shopping was all it said.
Yeah.
It made my day.
She got excited because we're going for her birthday in October. We're going to California, Sonoma Valley.
So she's got to get some practice in, build up.
Well,
I'm so jelly.
so we found that there at Total Wine, they break their wines up by region almost. And so like with the Chardonnays, they had a bunch of wines from Sonoma Valley, but not only Sonoma Valley, they had Sonoma Valley, Sonoma Coast, and the Russian River Valley.
He does have pants on.
Oh, damn.
Can we take an early break?
Yeah.
The athletic director just called me that I need to call back.
Oh, yeah.
John, close
So,
us out.
yeah. So, bottom line is, we got Chardonnays from 3 different regions of Sonoma Valley. So, I figure we're going to do a pre-trip,
Yeah,
a pre-trip research project.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
gotta know-
basically just doing
gotta know
homework,
what
right?
you're getting yourself into.
Exactly. So,
Well, maybe before we hop back, can I catch up on some comments? As
Oh,
well?
yeah,
A couple of
catch
those,
up on comments.
I mean, Tyler doesn't really matter that much anyways. Out here having a pint just jumped on. Says, cheers, yo. What's up? Brett says, Tyler barely remembers where he lives based off of probably something else he forgot earlier, but just kind of getting around to it. Carlos is saying he only gets sours there if they're Rodenbach's or Monk's Cafe.
Okay.
So apparently it's pretty hard to find down south there. This one was a little more for Tyler, but he says he loves baseball, by the way. Love to try and remember to tell him that.
we'll let him know. He's actually one of the reasons he might be interviewing for a head baseball job.
Right.
So,
Well, he might be like head high school.
yeah.
I like that sound like pretty important there for a minute.
No. It's still high school.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he could go from assistant to head coach.
Yes, no, that is a big step.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for him.
Actually
out there,
gets
Internet.
paid
I mean,
as head coach.
That's true. Oh, yeah, he gets paid as assistant coach, I believe, as well.
It's a little iffy depending on the
it
school.
depends on your definition.
Depending on the school. It's a little iffy.
Monetary compensation paid.
Yeah.
Didn't say it's a lot. So apparently we're pulling the plug on an early break then.
Yeah, so we'll take a quick break. Should be maybe 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be able to come back and fire up part 2.
Part two.
Part 2.
Part 1.5? Part,
Yeah.
yeah.
Part 0.75.
All right, so in front of the camera we've got.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to be with That's Tyler, TBG_Sky.
It's actually an improvement.
It
And
is, actually.
And I'm Charles Baines.
all right, and since John's not saying anything, I'm off screen, Matt. We'll be back in a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
took over. I
Once
was letting you roll with
Tyler
it,
gets
buddy.
done interviewing for a new position.
Because he's getting booted off of this podcast.
It's Metalocalypse.
Same thing.
Nerd.
Welcome back. Sorry for the abrupt
Yeah.
hop out of there, guys, but job opportunity, yada, yada, yada. Can't talk about it right now, but job opportunity had to...
So we weren't supposed to tell.
Did you say something?
Not about what's cool.
Yeah, wish you wouldn't have. I do have players that randomly know about this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's going to be fun.
Oh.
Hopefully nobody watches. Wow, I've never rooted
Your
that
players,
before.
your players should be watching the show.
Yeah, ever since they found it, every once in a while they do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we start the show with it. This is
not his
specifically for
fault.
21 and up, right?
All right, so nothing's official if you end up watching this before I talk to you guys.
And he's not searching or looking anything out.
Yeah.
Opportunities present themselves.
Yeah, so chill.
He loves you. He's just telling us how much he loves you guys.
God damn it, John.
Wait, yes. Shit, he hates you guys.
Yeah,
Shit, damn it.
we need to hang a shovel back on that wall so when John just starts talking, he's dig himself out. He just go grab that. Some things that you missed while you're up there, though. A couple quick catch-ups. Carlos was talking about down south in the Panama that they don't get too many sours, so he's kind of got Rodenbach's and Monk's Cafe are about all he's got to choose from.
Rodenbach's.
He says, by the way, he loves baseball. And out here having a pint jumped on, said cheers.
What up?
And we just got Frank Disher, says Frank from the deep end is here.
What up, Frank?
Sup, guys?
It is gonna be a good day.
You said this is a pale?
This is. I was just letting him talk while I'm pouring.
yeah.
This is a double IPA at 8.5%. Double strata, citra, and cashmere, along with double wheat. This is called the Brain Cake by Parish Brewing.
You want to
so
done those
excited.
hops one more time?
No.
Okay.
We got double strata, citra, and cashmere.
So it's only got one of the big three.
Yeah, it's only got one of the 3 or 4
Every
hops
other
that are in
IPAs.
every IPA anymore.
I feel like I'm starting to hear Strata a little more, but still not
Still not on the level
not
that we
to
hear.
levels like the others. But
Citra, Amarillo, and Galaxy, and Mosaic. Those 4 are in everything.
ooh, this smells really good.
This has got some resin.
We're back to fresh IPAs again, so.
Because we haven't worked through
Were
the
they,
backlog.
were they a little long in the tooth?
Well, we had some IPAs that during COVID, Matt had nothing else to spend his money on besides Tavora orders.
Or getting out of debt, so I chose to
And
spend them on beer.
We ordered, and by we I mean Matt, ordered an ungodly amount of beers. Unfortunately, it was like in the middle of summer, so it was all IPAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're gonna have to drink those when we're going to like the pool and stuff right now because
Yeah. We can't drink those on the show anymore.
we can say, well, we can drink some of them. There's some that we can. The bigger names seem to hold up a little better. Hey, we can also take a whole bunch of them for the 4th of July, and all 3 of us can just get hammered. It's fine.
Yeah, we can do that.
Not a bad plan.
Is that what's the 4th of July?
Where we drink here,
That's wiffle ball
Oh, okay.
and pool party.
and it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm literally going to delay going to the lakes with my family a day just to come hang out.
Tyler
with them.
is changing his family traditions for the pool party. Yeah, for the
I now live in this
party.
neighborhood according to most of your neighbors.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
after the 4th, I literally got invited to like 5 or 6 different neighborhood functions.
They were throwing a block party. man.
Unfortunately, I was busy most of the time, but literally like some of his neighbors like, you can bring Tyler too.
You can probably get HOA dues out of them.
Well, just pay half of them.
Fuck no! I know how much your HOA pays for. That shit ain't cheap. Actually, yours is cheaper than
It is
most.
actually,
But yeah,
yeah.
we've talked about that. But still, they do all sorts of cool
It's not
shit, dude.
cheap, but it's not expensive. So this
Soft.
is
Soft mouthfeel, a little drying, of course, but soft. Not as much flavor as I'd expect with those hops. I was expecting a little more fruit forward out of the hop, and I'm not really getting any of that like citrusy type feel.
Maybe more so with the nose, like because the nose is pretty up in your face.
Yeah.
it's very
No, it's not
dank.
bad. It's good,
Yeah, I mean, like,
but I
smelling.
don't get a ton of dankness, and I don't get a ton of like that citrusy feel.
Yeah.
which-
the word that comes to me is inoffensive.
yeah.
It's not for me, I kind of like it because it's not abrasive especially a double IPA. Like, that's kind of unheard of.
Yeah, it's a little shocking. I want a little more. Yeah. It's almost like they over malted it and kind of tempered some of those hop flavors down by having that extra malt. But overall, it's not bad. It's just not quite what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. It's crisp. It's clean. It's fresh.
Yeah, it's well made.
Yeah, it's just I want a little more.
Yeah, that characteristic, it's like a silky characteristic. And, yeah.
It's very soft.
Yeah.
Pillowy
Yeah.
mouthfeel.
Very soft.
Yeah. Inoffensive.
I like that.
That's I think the first time in 107 episodes that has been used to describe a beer.
I think so. That's exactly how I feel about that. He's thinking.
No, John used it once early. When we first started drinking IPAs, and you were talking about like intro IPAs, you talked about it one time about being inoffensive.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
It's alcohol. It's what my brain works on. Please, Newcastle High School, don't look at this. Everybody already knows I'm getting an interview. Might as well say it. But anyway, whatever. God, that'd be funny as shit. Sorry, we can't take you.
We
You're
watched
an
your
alcoholic.
show.
We watched your show.
I
Yeah.
coach at that.
Christian school.
Thank you.
There it is.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Oh, because I am going to help.
He just keeps trying.
Yeah,
That's
it's fine.
props.
But anyway, very inoffensive. Score first. It's inoffensive. It's a 3.
Yeah, that's right where I'm at.
I would say exactly what I was thinking.
Matt.
Excuse me. 3 1/4. It's pretty good. It's not like search it out. It's not crazy, but it's well done. Like there's nothing to critique about it. It's above average, I think, just by a nose. 3 1/4.
I think that tells you a lot about this IPA, though. That the non-IPA guy rated it higher than the guy who drinks IPAs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Just
can
slightly.
I can see that.
But still, like I think that tells you kind of a little bit about about the inoffensive nature
Yeah.
of this beer.
I don't drink pale ales either, and I find that quite drinkable.
But also, it's got a decent 8 ABV. It's pretty drinkable at that. So
7.5.
Oh, well.
Round it up, it's 8.
Technically, it's 7.4. I rounded up to 7.5.
there you go.
Well, either way, it's got a reasonable
7.4,
ABV. It's pretty
7.5.
drinkable, so, my ABV whore has to give a little bit of a nod for that. Bunny says, don't waste mouthfeels on her tonight. She's got a blood test, so no beer.
No.
Frowny face.
But your blood is beer, so I feel like you're going to have a worse off blood test.
Yeah, you're going
if
to throw
you
off the
drink.
test.
You need to go in with natural numbers.
Yeah.
Love you, Bunny.
And Carrie says, Bunny, it's too late to stop drinking when you get pulled over and they want to know your blood alcohol content.
I love the fact that they're probably sitting right by each other, and he had to put that out there.
To which Bunny replies, unless Carrie can be my designated driver. They got to be 3 feet apart. I mean,
That's amazing. I love them.
They're such a good... that's such a good couple. I love them. Anyway, our next beer is from Imagine Nation.
Land.
Imagination.
No, it's 2
I hear
words.
they're good in
Imagine Nation.
I'll get it.
that's Magic Dragons.
Yeah.
And it drives
Magic
me
Dragons
nuts.
is really good at concert.
Because I keep wanting to say imagination. I'm like, no, it's not right.
So that's Image Nation?
No, it's imagine.
Imagine.
I mean, it could be. No, it's not image. It'd be
Wait,
imagine.
I am eat.
It's imagine.
Imagine. Imogene.
Yeah.
It's Imogene.
Imagine Nation.
Imogene Nation.
This is the non-duality New England Triple IPA at 9.5%.
Triple IPA. Man.
Triple IPA is essentially American barley wine. Is literally
That's
what
his
that
new
is.
things and stuff and said that.
Yeah,
Well, and it's
really.
true, and I looked it up afterwards, and he was right, which actually annoyed me a little bit. I wanted to tell Stephanie he was wrong.
Did you think Steph was going to be wrong?
Yes.
I mean, he seems to know his
He's,
stuff pretty
he's
well.
human.
And he talks to Smo, so, Smo's the smartest man in beer.
Smartest man beer.
The country's first microbrewery, and hold on, I know we've had beer by them because I remember this now. The country's first microbrewery and Center for Community Transformation. Imagine Nation fuels social changes in Missoula, Montana, and beyond. Because we were like, it's not the first, and then it was like first plus.
Gotta keep
You little
reading.
sneaky bastards.
yeah.
Because they've done 3,500 community events, 500 plus organizations, supported 25% of profits, donated back. 350,000 face shields built in time of COVID-19.
Yeah.
They do a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, good on.
Yeah.
In Montana, I don't hear a lot of breweries up there.
You'll give a tip of the hat for giving back. I mean, that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
This is 6 pounds per barrel of Simcoe, Nelson Sauvin, and Moteca. Oh, and Simcoe Cryo.
Nice.
I just realized I can't read because Bunny said, unless Carrie can be my designated drinker, not driver.
Yes.
So
Carrie
just in
can
case-
absolutely drink for you.
That
Yeah,
sounds
he
like
can
a-
do that.
Sounds like a debate there in the Davis household, but mouthfeel, just in case.
Bunny drinks normally every time we say the word mouthfeel.
Ah.
That is a game she started on her own for our show. And ever since then, we have made sure she spent Monday nights very drunk on mouthfeels.
She got mouth felt.
Good for you, Carrie. Good for you, Bunny.
Yeah. Excited for you guys. How's that mouth feel?
I don't want to know.
Sorry, I had two buttons. Oh, side note. Before Russell checks out, it's probably about that time, isn't it, John?
Ooh.
What?
Drum roll.
Time for Tyler's favorite part of the show. It is time for John's pet name of the week.
Oh.
My dog, my love, it's Liz. I just wanted to say hello to my meaty little lamb chop, Makluba.
What the fuck? Now we're doing voiceovers.
And how lovely does she sound?
She sounds lovely.
Liz, every
Good
time
job, Russ.
every time I think I like you, you do something to mess it up.
I'm gonna counterpoint that and quote the movie classic Dumb and Dumber. Just when I thought you could do something any dumber, you go off and do this and totally redeem yourself.
My favorite though is the one time like I literally like just this is bullshit, John. I'm tired of this shit. Like the next week, out of nowhere, she literally was like, gave me one, and I was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And then it went back to John, and I'm like, oh, fuck this bullshit.
Yeah,
It's always
throw
John.
your
I've
dong
gotten one.
That was great.
Me little lamb chop.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, this smells like some pineapple.
Kid aggro.
What up, homie? Getting ready to drop a sick 90s rap album.
I was trying to figure out the right way to say that, and you did it. Good job. 2 points to you, Tyler.
Like, straight up, she is ready to either background dance or be the lead singer of some, like,
Yeah, you
90s group.
You need some cardboard and a ghetto blaster, and you're good to go, girl.
I love you, kid. All right, head upstairs. Bye.
Love you, sweetheart.
Yeah, you gotta go over to Tyler Hugs too.
Love you. Whoop, lost the hat.
Tyler, you can't just do something right.
Take it.
Go.
Kids.
I heard that.
You were right next to him.
Gotta get those locks checked.
That isn't even John's kid. We don't know what
Yeah.
No, that would make sense.
That's what happens when you leave your garage door open while these hoodlums are there right now.
So true.
I like this.
I do too.
If you're expecting an IPA, you don't know triple IPAs. They're always sweeter. They're always... That is not only sweet, but it has a unique flavor. That malt actually starts steering it into a complexity you don't expect.
I'm getting a little pineapple-y out of it, between the nose and the flavor both, which I appreciates.
I am a fan of that. And I agree. I think the pineapple from one of the hops, I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one's causing it, but I
There
definitely
was
did
one-
smelling it. It definitely smelled like it was going to be like that tropical pineapple-y, and then drinking is like, ooh, I gave that like pineapple after flavor a little. Ooh, Russell says she's watching all of this and her mom is watching also. We have it on the big screen in the living room.
Yes.
Even better.
It's like we're on prime time, boys.
I can't remember. I know Smokes told us which one, but of these even, that would give us that pineapple, and I just can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I was hoping looking at it again with that like mindset. would
There's people
remind
who
me
know,
of-
like, when you say a hop, they're like, oh, because this
Smoke.
flavors and this flavor, and I'm just, I don't
And by
know.
people, you mean Smo.
Yeah. Others too, but
I mean, there's others, but Smo.
smell. Yeah.
Smartest man in beer.
Smartest man in beer.
For those of you who don't know, he's the quality guy at Sun King. He does all their chem testing, all their,
Gotcha.
everything. If a brewery wants to have their beer tested for irregularities or ABV,
Infections.
anything, infections, or they have an infected beer and go, okay, I need to know what kind of infection. Smo's the guy that does it. Smo is the smartest man in beer.
Yeah.
He actually just tells us by smell. He doesn't have to drink it.
Yeah.
Taste it.
Those
A lot of them, yeah.
A lot of people are like, that's infected.
Is he Cicerone, dude?
I doubt he's ever taken the
Okay.
test.
But he probably could
Oh, easy.
Oh, he would be a Cicerone 2 just by walking in a room.
Yeah.
Odds are he would have a shot at 3, even as hard as that
Yeah.
is.
I think he could. I think he'd write a book on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3 test I've looked up is kind of weird, like with some of the things they want.
Yeah.
But like, I really think if I knew anyone that could walk in and still pass up 3 without trying,
Yeah.
it'd still be Smell.
And he's still gonna explain it to the common layman because
And then he'd probably look at the person giving the test and be like, actually, this question's wrong.
You're operating off of the 2018.
We actually learned in the new testing that this actually.
I actually wrote that part. I don't know
Yeah.
if I told you
Oh, by the way, here's the new book. The whole chapter was written by me.
Yeah, he would be that professor who, like, you have to buy his book.
Oh, he would absolutely charge his students his book. That would be him.
Yep. Had those guys.
So speaking of pet name of the week and Russ and all them, he says he's got to bounce. Time for his time to switch to his show.
Hey, that worked really well. Let's do that again.
Fuck!
Does she normally call in and do that?
No, normally she just has it typed in and he reads it.
50-50
That's
says it correctly.
that's much better.
I mean, they use
Yeah.
big words with a lot of syllables, John.
Hey,
And I'm not a cookist. I don't know what some of this shit is. He also says, congrats on the killer stats for the movie reviews, boys.
yeah, we have been doing really well. Which, by the way, we still have some that aren't posted, like Toy Story, and half of last month's as well. There's only 1 DiCaprio, 2 DiCaprio.
No,
There's 2. I was on Spotify looking.
You guys go through all the DiCaprio movies?
No, so we did
All of
3.
them.
We're doing themed months, so like each month.
Right now it's Tom Hanks month.
featuring
Which that
a
leads into a
thespian.
perfect time. This month's, in case you missed it last week, is Apollo 13.
You mean this week's?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right. Shit.
this week's.
Russell, if they were posted, they're not anymore.
Yeah. So we will be recording Apollo 13 tonight. We're excited, and then next week we're gonna go ahead and remind you it is Saving Private Ryan.
I gotta make sure I watch the right one. Or not.
I watched both
John,
last night.
just
I
watch
was gonna say, can't
it.
fall victim to that again.
Yeah, just watch another one you feel like you need to see, and then we'll have a conversation.
Alright.
I think you might have the more fun input.
I've already. No,
That's what she said.
They had the more fun input in the movie.
Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome. But no, I'm excited. I hadn't seen Apollo 13 in forever.
I haven't either.
I'm so excited to talk
It's been a
about
long
it.
time since I've seen it. I actually in this one I was like it's been so long I didn't remember seeing it.
There
And
were
then I
parts.
watched, I was like, oh,
there were parts I was like watching, and I'm like, maybe I haven't seen.
Do you
this
guys
movie.
watch it separately?
Yeah.
Talk about it?
Sometimes we try to watch it together.
Okay.
But with how busy we all have been lately, we watch them separately. Then we get drunk on the show, and then basically it's drunk guys talking about a movie at a bar.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do it together, but more often we do it separately.
Big fan of that idea.
what, together or separate?
Just drunk talking about it. At a
But
bar.
like
Either way.
we're up to almost 800 downloads this month. Yeah.
And we are really bad at
No
posting
flex.
and sharing about it.
We
so-
have not like hyped our own movie. We hype this sometimes. We don't hype the drunken movie
Yeah.
reviews like
It's
ever.
a failure on our end.
John randomly posted one recently, and I was
Seems
like,
like an oversight, really.
John did something because I forget about those all the time. We have our which follow TBG _ drunken movie reviews on Instagram. That is the one thing I update somewhat regularly.
Yeah.
But like posting to our 1,000+ followers on Facebook, I don't do about this. It's whatever. I do about this, but not about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so follow, go back, listen to our DiCaprio stuff. Go back and listen to Christmas stuff. That was a blast. Our Christmas reviews are so much fun.
Yeah, we got 2 years of those.
And we argue almost more in the Christmas ones than we do other.
Yeah.
It's really just Die Hard.
It really brings out the best. in people.
Oh, and definitely go back and listen to the Die Hard one from last year
It is a Christmas movie.
because
Yes, it is.
it's not.
Charles is a cinephile.
It is not.
The screenwriter said it is.
I don't give a fuck. It is not a Christmas movie.
It is.
And that is a hill I not only have died on, I died on it that day, and I will continue to die on it.
He's died a lot on that hill.
I was gonna say you're gonna die a lot.
All right, so
Yeah, we probably need a rinse, right?
yes,
And we didn't rate it,
I
did
know.
Yeah. Some comments.
I was just excited.
Speaking
It
of,
does look good.
speaking of movie reviews, Brett and Russell both say Toy Story is up, and it was on Spotify at least, so at least that one is shown.
It is now. I just looked on Google Podcasts.
When
a
did
day
you?
ago.
Oh, okay, because it was not.
Yeah, but there are also 2 Leo movies that aren't posted that I thought used to be. So I don't know if something happened and they got taken down. But
Brett's
Spotify doesn't care about F words.
Brett's having fun with some acronyms. He says SMO is SMIB.
Smartest man in beer.
Yeah,
I get it.
And then Frank Disher says, kudos to you guys. You have found out how to make beer a tax write-off. Funny story. I tried that, and thanks to the new deductible, no, it's not.
It is, actually.
you're
For
just
us,
not part of the LLC.
You don't own the company, so it's not for you.
It just lowers our income.
I submitted all of the beer that I bought in 20, whatever that
Yeah,
was.
Yeah, but you got to be part of the LLC.
Yeah, you have to be part of the LLC,
member.
which we tried to make you, and you said no.
I said this is a work expense, and he said it didn't matter. It was just the
Well, you don't get a paycheck or have paperwork.
the standard deduction's so high that it wasn't enough to add up to it, even though it was like.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is that's doing it that way. We get it basically. We don't have to meet the standard deduction. It literally just comes out. Basically, it goes, if our pay is $50,000 on the year and we spent $20,000 on the show, each one of us would drop $10,000.
Yeah.
Because we're 50-50 owners.
Gotcha.
We found that out thanks to my friend Jackie. Jackie is fantastic. Thank you for hanging out with us while we were in Denver.
Was a lot of fun.
And thank you for telling John and I how dumb we were for how we've done taxes in the past since doing this show. And I actually think those are some of the words she used.
I like Jackie.
She called us very dumb.
That's fine.
Tyler's abrasive.
We don't-
He's got to be abrasive to get his attention. You know?
Listen, we don't spend a lot of money on it. Matt does, but
Which seems
We've spent more than you think.
yeah, that's true.
I started doing some of the math recently. We've spent more than you think.
Yeah.
Because technically our travel and stuff for Denver would also
Oh
be...
well, that's this year though.
I know, but like even just in general, like we've spent more than you think.
When did you guys go to Denver?
February. We had a fucking blast,
Oh, I
dude.
bet.
We've talked about it on the show, but like we hung out at River North, which is it's the show's favorite brewery.
Where is that?
Denver, Colorado.
Denver. It's all of them are at Denver, not the Denver greater area.
No, River North. Their two locations are literally Washington, which is outside downtown, Washington Street, and then Blake Street is in old downtown.
Okay, we're going to Breckenridge in July. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, yeah, they're both. But if you get a chance to head out there, do it.
Do it. Yeah.
Especially the Washington Street location. Both are really cool. Washington Street's just the actual brewery, and they do a lot of stuff in there. Yeah. But great beer, and they have two sides of the menu. So anybody that ever goes to Denver, they have two sides of the menu. One side is all their barrel-aged, big, heavy, fun.
Delicious.
They're fun shit, really.
Yeah.
But then the left side, which they'll have like a milk stout over there sometimes, but like they'll have like their IPAs, their pilsners, their lagers. I have had one beer ever now, and we had it last week on the show. Last week on the show. First beer by them I've ever not liked.
Did you get your stuff sent before Katie saw that?
Actually, there was a really good conversation about
There
that.
really
where
was.
She was just like, "Thank you so much for being honest."
Yeah, it was actually a really cool conversation with her.
Oh, cool.
But Katie's our marketing girl, and she loves when we give the reviews. And then if it's something she has questions about, she'll literally get a hold of us and be like, "Hey, what'd you think about that one?"
Yeah.
And I was dead honest with her about
Yeah.
what we thought, and she's just like, "Thank you."
Because
She has a lot of
the same
people.
thing.
Yeah, she has a lot of people will like blow smoke up our ass because they like us, and then I'm like, "Yeah, we love you. There is no problem with me telling you the truth."
Well, that's like Stefan said. He's got like at Hop Lord, they've got like 2 or 3 regulars that he's like, "Hey, try this," and he's like, "They won't lie to me. They'll tell me what they think," and I appreciate that more than someone just blowing smoke. Yeah,
That's another brewery. We're struggling to find anything we don't like.
Right. Yeah.
But no, the left side of the menu is all their other stuff, and even that is just. They make a
Banger
Pilsner
after
that
banger
is
after banger.
stupid fucking good.
Yeah.
They have a hazy IPA, which is great. A hoppy lager, which is, like, it's almost annoying. We actually told the brewer, their head brewer, while we were
Yeah,
there,
he
we
gives
were
it.
actively rooting for them to fuck up a beer, and he just looked at us like, and we're like, we have a show, and he's seen it before, so I knew that, but it's just like, we sound like fanboys.
Right.
I'm going to need you to screw something up.
Yeah.
And they did, so that was nice.
We
Asking you to
rate that beer.
I know.
right.
Back to the brain cake by Parrish, because we got very distracted. That's what we do.
Was that the Parish?
No, we
No,
were on
no.
the Imogene.
I fucking wrote them in the wrong spot. Oh, it's because I switched them earlier when...
Yeah.
when
We did the double for the...
Yep. Non-duality, sorry, by Imagination. This is... Yeah, so John, you're first.
So we really didn't give this beer its due because it is honestly really, really good. I like the pineapple taste. I'm going to go 3.75. quite tasty.
That's lower than I expected. Charles?
This is going to be even lower than you. I gave it 3.25.
I like the pineapple. I like the smoothness. Very creamy, very easy drinking. High ABV as well. It did not feel like a 9+% to me.
Yeah.
It drank so much smoother, so much easier.
Yeah.
The flavors were very impactful without being overwhelming. I'm giving it a 4. I think
Nice.
I think it has to be a 4. I will look for it again. And honestly, next time I see Imagination, God, I fucking hate their name though. I will probably buy more just to keep trying more beer because that's a seek out beer, and I'm happy with it.
It's 3.75 average. And breaking news.
You suck.
Breaking news. TBG is coming to the hold genre of music.
What?
Yeah. So Turf's Up Radio will be the official
Oh.
hold music for all 13 of CPS distributors stores. So, seeing how Russell plays our Drunken Mood reviews on Turf's Up Radio.
Did you say CPS?
That's what he wrote.
Like Child Protective Services?
I don't know.
That's I can't be right.
We'll worry about that later.
But yeah, so we're going to, you call it a CPS, maybe a CVS, maybe a CBS. I don't know.
Probably none of the above.
Chances are you'll hear us.
I'm sure there's like a brewery distributor who's...
Actually, a CPS.
Yeah, so before it gets weird.
I thought we already passed that like 100 episodes ago.
Have you seen the show?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
I know.
No, that's not true. A couple times when I haven't been here, I've seen
you
the
have
show.
watched-
But
I
I've
keep
not seen
thinking-
the show when I'm here.
I keep thinking I need to go back and actually listen to the Rogue One review because it is a very heavily downloaded, one of our most popular downloaded episodes of our Drunken Movie reviews, and I'm sure this one said like 3 words.
Is that because of all Tyler's input? Maybe that's why I got downloaded so high?
I might have...
I really wanna know how that went.
Drunk.
Tyler was fucking orbiting Saturn, let's be honest.
I might have passed out during the review.
Tyler is orbiting Saturn. I love. Write that down.
No, I have been out drinking with friends. before
That's gotta
coming
be a
here that day.
beer name. Tyler's orbiting Saturn.
Yeah, I might have
With
been out
Gal
drinking
Chaps.
with friends beforehand.
Bad news bears.
Tyler passed out.
Yeah.
We got Alex Chambers on. All right, how much have you missed me?
A lot.
What's up, Alex?
Yes.
All right, so our next beer is...
I was going to actually agree with you on that last beer for the record, but, no big whoop.
That's the first one I forgot. I'm sorry. What would you have given it?
Oh, I was going to agree with you, but now I got to give it a 3.
3. Not even a little bit.
Not even the whole point deduction.
This beer is getting screwed because Tyler's a dick.
What did you learn? No, yeah, that's a 4. That's a search out IPA. That shit was
you.
good. It drank smooth. It didn't drink like the ABV. Like, I hate to agree everything he said. Yeah. I would drink that again. I would like to have more of that. I would search that up.
When you get into the triples, those are the ones, if you have a friend who you're trying to get to drink an IPA, give them a triple.
Yeah.
I know that
It
sounds
weird, but
completely opposite of what you should do.
As the non-IPA guy, I
but
stand behind.
especially if they
endorse
drink
this message.
anything malty, which is most beers.
Well, malty,
I mean, even lagers, like the sweetness of a lager, I think you could get somebody to like a triple because most triples are sweet and malty and
Boozy.
that helps.
They're going to be whatever hops they use are going to be either citrusy or tropical or it's not going to be
They don't have that
piney or grassy.
danky IPA hoppy.
So as weird as that
forwardness.
sounds,
Yeah.
if you want to introduce somebody who will not drink normal IPAs, give them a triple.
I'm just so hit or miss with IPAs, man, or just pale ales in general, honestly.
It's funny, I started out in craft beer with IPAs,
Same.
shifted very much into barley wines and stouts, and barley wine is still but I'm refocusing back. Actually, this show has helped me come back to my roots a little more. Yeah. I still love stouts, don't get me wrong, but now it's more barley wines and then back to IPAs and English IPAs, or English barley wines, normal IPAs, although any IPA I'll take as long as they don't try to say they're, as much as I make fun of a triple IPA being an American barley wine, just say you're a triple IPA. Don't call yourself a barley wine. Or if you do, call yourself an American barley wine. If you just put barley wine and I drink you expecting an English, I'm going to be
Bad
pissed.
news.
Oh, I get shitty. At Winterfest, I got shitty multiple times.
At least twice.
All right, anyway, Sun King Breweries. Let me announce this so I can pour and then you can talk. Chocolate Peanut Butter Cluster Stout. This is a recommendation of John today. He was excited to support our friends at Sun King.
Smartest man in beer.
I do not have an ABV on here, which means, Matt, if you want, you can look it up and we can play the game.
And if I don't want... Oh, okay.
So go ahead, my man. With whatever you were...
Oh, I was going to say, Alex says Saturn is genuinely his favorite planet.
Nice.
Mine was Pluto. I was sad when it wasn't a planet anymore.
Well, Tyler was orbiting Saturn.
Pluto was a planet. It can be a planet again.
It's true. They could change their minds again.
Yeah.
No, it's got to clear its path. The only reason it's not a planet is because there's things in its path. To be a planet, you got to have a clear path.
It's a fucking planet.
Screw you nippers and I'm a scientist. Like, no Rick and Morty, anybody? Pluto episode? I'm let down everyone in this room.
It's been a minute since.
I mean, I've seen it. I just don't know every
excited for
line.
this.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm excited to be.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, also,
I like the
South Bend Chocolate
yeah,
Companies
yeah.
who did it with them. Yeah.
so evidently the South Bend chocolate guy, the owner, is very eccentric.
I can see that.
He's a chocolatier. Of course he
Yeah.
is. Have you
Well-
not watched Willy Wonka?
No, so I honestly thought like South Bend chocolate was going to be like a very corporate, button down sort of mall chocolate store. And yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but evidently, it's kind of a fun, eccentric place.
There's a chocolate company called Uranus.
Yeah,
It's pronounced Uranus.
And they now bought the company in Anderson. They bought goods, and it's now...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. That just
Or bought... Yeah, it's goods. That was in Anderson.
yeah. It took me by surprise.
I did also want to let you know with your West Coast IPA love, Untavor, I came across one, so I made sure I grabbed it.
I love it.
It is a collaboration between Fort George, Rubens, and Great Notion,
Ooh, that should be fun.
and they talk about
Fort
vibrant
George has some dank shit.
surges of tangy mandarin, drippy passion fruit, juicy peach, cool white grape, and then grapefruit pith and a waft of Pacific Northwest pine.
Ooh, the pine and the grapefruit should go well together. All right, anyway.
Yes.
Are you ready? Do you know the ABV?
I sure do. And I was just thinking the last time I think I've had Sun King was before we got on the plane at 8 in the morning at Indianapolis International.
But it wasn't beer we drank.
Well, it was a Bloody Mary. That's for gosh darn sure. Take that to the bank.
Yeah, it smells like a peanut cluster.
And it's not roasted peanut-y. Like
Oh my
what
good
can be.
goddamn.
That is good.
Yeah.
They nailed that one.
They did.
That is a melted candy bar in a glass.
It really is.
Yeah.
Molly, you sure you don't want to try it?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah,
Thank you guys for still coming
Love
over
you.
tonight.
of course.
Yeah.
You've had really bad luck lately with being scheduled on the show.
I know.
I know.
But we blame you.
Fuck you!
Nope, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Stop going out and doing so much.
She was talking about man.
Oh,
blame Matt.
never mind. Love you.
Oh.
Wow. So close to be rude.
You know what? I shoulder that burden.
It does seem like I just ate some chocolate covered peanuts.
I did not spit that out.
But it is. Thank you.
Yep.
But it's not diabetes in a glass.
No.
No.
Now it's sweet. Don't get me wrong. But this does not instantly make me do the.
Diabetes.
Yeah, that.
R.I.P. Isn't he dead?
Too soon, Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he die of diabetes?
With a little leg in the glass.
That is good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That 12 ounces is probably the most I could drink it by myself.
I can see
Like that is.
It's definitely, but like
We'll save this. We might drink it
Yeah.
during the movie review.
the epitome
Actually, we probably will drink it during the movie
of a
review.
dessert beer. That's like the epitome of a dessert beer.
It's really what you want.
Yeah.
Do you get much?
Could you imagine having that with like some
Chocolate's,
ice cream?
the
or
chocolate's
something?
nice. It's rich. Very
the caramel?
rich. The caramel's there, but without being
it's-
forward, which
Caramel's
is why I
more like
like
on
it.
the finish.
Yeah, I like it not being the forward thing.
Yeah.
The peanut and the chocolate is the two things you really get the most of.
Which
and then
is
as it
what it's
finishes,
named,
that
so.
creamy caramel kind of teases you a little bit.
I would say
This-
personally, I wouldn't mind a little more caramel forward, but I respect what they did because I do get it on the finish.
Caramel's not
but,
in the name, Matt.
but it's in the description.
It is actually.
I know. But it's called a chocolate peanut butter cluster. Not the chocolate peanut butter
This
caramel
is-
cluster.
Honestly,
And it's
so
pronounced caramel.
I went to the Scarlett Gastropub, and I drank a lot of different Dorians yesterday.
Yeah.
And one of the variants is a sea salt and caramel.
By the way, you're wrong about the coffee cake. It's so damn good.
It's too much cinnamon.
No, it's
I'm not wrong about it. Like I'm not wrong about it. Like I recognize
You are.
I recognize that there's people who love cinnamon who would love that.
And it was
It's too
amazing.
much cinnamon for me.
It was so
Did it
good.
taste like Fireball?
No, God, no.
Yeah, it's
No. It is the only one I've had so far. It
Fireball's
was
just
so good.
Okay.
Fireball's red hots and sugar.
the
the
sea
only-
salt and caramel. Definitely those flavors are there, and I like the way that those flavors presented. I felt it needed a little bit of chocolate to balance it.
Which one's the Gastropub?
This is like
I think
kind
it's
of what I
Downtown-ish.
think it needed.
Which one's the Gastropub? Is that the one on
It's
college?
the one on off
Yeah.
college.
Okay.
And they do stupid good food.
Oh wait, do you
Oh,
have
yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Sobro?
Huh?
Sobro?
No,
No.
bro.
Well, that's right off college.
No,
hold
bro.
on. Give me 1 second.
The one by Root and Bone or the one by West Fork Whiskey?
Yeah, I know. I was
West Fork.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that one. Okay, that's what I was thinking originally.
Yep.
Bellefontaine.
Okay.
It's right, literally across the corner from
That
West
it
Fork.
used to be Cannonball.
Yes.
Yep.
It's stupid good.
We can come back to that
yeah.
because it is.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about that experience.
Absolutely. But no, this beer.
It's awesome.
Very happy with it.
Alex wants us to know that the cat is watching alongside, so apparently we need to do some more cat-targeted demographic stuff, like in Scrooge, like this one, rats running around on the table every now and again just to engage the cats.
I get a laser pointer.
Ooh, that might work.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Fuck
Good.
cats.
Why? Because Tyler's gonna start chasing
I
it.
know, right?
No, because cats suck, and I'm not doing anything to target cats.
Did you know that cats make up 2/3 of this nation's population?
Did you know that cats are only a thumb away from taking over the world?
Oh, because
definitely
he
true.
watched the Love, Death, and Robots.
I've definitely watched all
See,
of
he
them.
did learn.
Yes.
I've definitely watched all of them.
That's a great show.
It really is.
I went home and watched all of them. It's fine. Hell, I watched
Another
half of them
conference.
there.
Yeah, you did.
Let's be honest. Oh, I stayed up late both nights watching more.
The
cold snacks. Not our best move. Should have gone with Rainier since I wasn't coming
Yes.
back with us.
you go first.
Oh yeah, scoring.
That thing we do.
God, that was good. I might be a little high, but I'm gonna go 4.75. That was damn fine. That's exactly what I expected it to be.
It's what it says on the can.
That's what it says on the can.
I
Definitely
can't
would
wait.
seek that out.
So I'm gonna give my score before we guess ABVs
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
because
true.
I'm gonna literally score this based on nothing but what I know of. Right.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 4.5. I like it a lot. Doesn't quite jingle my tingles. Peanut. It's hard to get a peanut beer into my
no fair.
tingle the jingles.
Yeah,
It really is. But yeah, 4.5 still stupid fucking good. So
Yeah.
I am also going to go 4.5. It's mostly for me. I think they nailed the adjuncts. The gimmick stuff they nailed. I think if you wanted to jingle my tingles, I need a little bit of a heavier body. I need a thicker body. It's fine.
he likes them thick.
Tyler said that he needed more nuts.
All right.
No, you need less nuts.
Oh, too much nuts.
He says
Too many-
he just
too many nuts.
Except
his
The nuts
tingles
don't
doesn't
tingle.
jingle with his nuts.
Yeah, the nuts don't tingle my jingles.
Oh, what about like truck nuts? Could that be a beer name? Like for like a nutty
Truck
quarter?
nuts? I'm sure it
Write
is.
that down.
God, I hope any future employer I ever have doesn't watch this show.
Alex says, "Nah, my cat's the reason I'm on here today. Tyler sucks."
Yes.
Cats make up 86% of the internet.
We do need to play the ABV game.
And what's the rest of the internet puppies? I think you really might have overestimated the cats.
Oh
though.
no.
No.
It's babies is the other part.
Yeah.
And then porn.
Gender reveal parties.
Yeah, actually, porn is
ABV.
86.
What's the ABV?
I'm
Well,
gonna
we're
say
guessing. Press the right rules.
Oh, we're guessing it.
Press
Yeah.
the right rules.
I'm gonna say
Oh.
7.6.
$1.
I mean, you can do that. I mean, no one's gonna like you, but you can do it.
I'm gonna say
it's
7.6. Yep. And that might be high.
John,
I was gonna go 6.8.
I think you might.
hottie in the middle. Call back to earlier.
It was QT.
Ah,
Cute.
sorry, I gave you.
Suppose Hottie works too.
Apparently, I gave you too much credit, Charles.
You said
Yeah.
6.8.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna
Don't you
go.
dare fuck.
I'm gonna go 6. Just straight 6.
All right, so it was.
7.6?
5,
7.5, yeah.
You said 6,
6,
Charles,
I
and you
said
said
6,
6.8.
Tyler is the closest without going over. It is, according to Untapped, 9.
Really?
What? I'm
my
messaging
God,
Snow.
that is dangerous.
Would you like to adjust your scores, gentlemen?
No, it doesn't change my score.
it
Let's
but
change my score.
that's a dangerous night.
That's yeah.
Alex says the rest of the internet is actually him bullying Tyler.
That's at least a solid percent. 2%? Yeah.
Wait, just him bullying me or everyone bullying me?
He
'Cause
said-
we jumped from like 1 to 5.
He said him.
Oh,
specifically.
man, a third of a percent.
Gesundheit.
If it's just him, it's a third of a percent.
All right, we'll cross-check here with Beer
Better known as
Advocate.
I'm going straight to the source.
Beer Advocate also says 9%, so that's at least 2. That makes a trend.
Did you text Mo?
I did.
Did.
I mean, we know the guy who tests the ABV.
That is fair.
I mean,
Might as well use it to our
we
advantage.
can probably even check on Sun King's website. That should probably be pretty legit.
Actually,
right?
it probably has it too.
We've
Which-
not-
why does
One
you
would
guys go there to
one
do
would
that?
think the guy who's going to check on that would just
Would
do
have
that.
done that to begin with. You know, jump to the thing that.
It might not be on here on their
Oh,
website
wait,
right
wait.
now.
Smell Money says 9.1.
Jesus.
Told you.
Well, I won.
Yeah.
We were all off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you were all a bit low, but you were the closest.
He says sneaky beer.
Yeah.
You underestimate the sneaky said.
I said Jesus.
Mr. Deeds, nice movie quote, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
I just watched that movie the other day. I hadn't
Really?
seen
The
it
first
forever.
time?
No,
Oh,
God,
okay.
So is this a DUI shelf?
no. But it's a sneaky.
I mean,
dangerous
I
movie.
think if it was...
We thought it was almost
we have
6.
said
Yeah.
No, I did not think it was almost 6, but
No, he thought it was almost 7.
I said 7.5.
No, it's got to be over 10 was the qualification.
Yeah,
Okay,
we have said that many times.
So it's very close. And Alex says, Tyler, are you saying I need to bully you more?
Yes.
Yes. He's a grown man. He can take it.
Didn't like the sound of that at all.
Tyler did.
It did make me chuckle.
John is like as red as Charles's cup right now.
That's right where you need to be.
What it is.
This is a very good brewery. Do you want more, John or
Yes.
Charles?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
This is your most anticipated.
Are you
Yeah,
sure you don't
this
want
is
any back there, Molly?
This was my most
Thank you so much,
anticipated.
Mo. I'll take your word for it.
Alex now says, oh my gosh, the immediate yes.
All right, guys. This is Father Time by River North. This has been reviewed on the show before, but not 2021s. It was 2020s.
Okay.
This is the Vicennial Series 3, Vintage 2021, release number
Can't
3.
invest in it.
Cases
No beer for you.
bottled 99. This is a 15.8%, and I did grab the wrong beer, actually.
Oh!
Which is fine, because legalese we're saving for Smo. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's why
Yeah.
Charles was like, yes, smell that.
Yeah.
This
That
is
doesn't smell like.
An old ale.
Yeah.
this is the barley wine, and I just grabbed the wrong beer, and I realized it now. It's fine.
Happy accidents.
That's a very happy accident.
And I'm the one that can't read.
The problem is I try to remember all of them. I need to read more, I guess. Hey, normally I'm right when I remember beer. Let's be honest.
It does smell amazing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I know. I know.
So
That is
excited.
pretty- it's
I'm
pretty
also
good.
really sad, but I'm so
Charles is
excited.
like, shut up so he can drink.
Oh my god.
This would have gone last if I'd have realized what beer we were drinking.
Holy shit.
Dear sweet Jesus.
God, the nose.
8 pound, 9 ounce
I was
little
only
baby.
want to describe it.
The nose is so good.
I don't even know if I can describe it.
Sweet, complex, beautiful.
A very heavy body, like
yeah.
drinking
Thick,
body.
like motor oil, yeah. Like,
Full-
very,
like that is everything a traditional barley wine should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
no, that's
That is quite
Heavy body,
Legs
very dark
for
fruity without being
days.
like fruity. It's a
that's balls to the wall right there.
Is that viscous, John?
Oh, it's legs for days.
give me about 20 minutes and I'll call you back.
How far those legs go, John?
Days. Maybe weeks, maybe months.
All right, love you.
All the way up?
All the way up.
My sister-in-law called the wrong Tyler in her phone.
I made that call easy, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't have to call back.
That's good, though.
That is, yeah, very thick, beautiful characteristics on this beer. Malty, rich, caramely,
Just
little bit of that
everything.
dark fruit kind of poking at you.
Yeah, it's got like a little bit of a, what do they call that? Like
The
plum
bar-
pudding, like plum pudding kind of.
The
taste.
barrel
Yeah.
comes through very well without overpowering the beer.
Well.
And for 15,
15.8.
Yeah.
almost 16, that is very drinkable.
That's
get
a
you-
drinkable 16%.
Get you where you need to be.
And it's a drinkable 16%. That's a dangerous 16%.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be staggered.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Like, I know there's some ABV to it by the taste, but I would never in a million
Yeah.
years guess almost 16%.
Yeah.
No, that's smooth.
And what's
Oh,
funny is
never,
the beer
ever.
we told you about before the show, the 22%
Yeah.
anniversary stout they did.
You knew it was there.
You knew there was a lot of
Oh, that's
alcohol.
right, losing shit.
I still
You
never
can't-
would have said 22.
I was just saying, I don't know if you can cut that much alcohol out of it, but
Like
this,
it was still like it was drinkable.
the highest I would have guessed on is 13.
Yeah.
But then
Like,
it's a
this
whole
is-
3% higher than that.
it's so
insane.
good.
Yeah.
So
Alex
shout
is
out-
continuing the online berating. Says, "Yeah, no one would call Tyler on purpose."
Not true. Actually, we had to make an early cut because of that. So ha, bitch.
But they don't know you yet. Does that really count?
No, that's how I get jobs. I need people not to know.
Not to know.
Some people are really good at first impressions.
That's what I do.
It's the second through all the rest of them. So, really.
Accurate, actually. That's
So with Smo, I
why
said,
Molly wouldn't hire me.
Honest again, for the love.
Charles hired me.
I did. I hired him. I hired him. Was desperate for Sunday help. Yeah.
So Charles was like, I don't even give a shit anymore. Sunday,
Yeah,
Monday,
yeah.
Tyler, they're yours. You can deal with Trevor. Well, Sundays technically was Aaron. Mondays was
Oh,
Trevor.
I love Aaron.
And who wouldn't want to work with Aaron?
Yeah.
right? We need to have her back on the show. Contact
Oh
her.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
been a
it's,
minute.
we're working on it. We're trying to
Okay.
figure out a day that works for
Okay.
it.
Smo, I said Jesus when he said Sneaky Bear 9.1. He said you could just call me Kevin.
Like it. Like it.
Hey, I mean, he does turn water into almost wine.
No, but seriously,
A little bit of work, but
fuck.
Yeah.
That's
you
almost
say-
the best way to describe this beer. Just
butt fuck?
Just fuck.
This beer fucks, but fucks.
Nice legs on the
Write that one
glass.
down.
Like
Yeah.
it's a heavy beer.
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
almost perfectly crap. Like I don't there.
I don't. There's not a bad thing. I
The
have to say about
texture,
this
the
No, we should just
mouthfeel,
rate
the
it.
flavor, the ABV,
I don't
the
think we need to.
drinkability.
Technically, it is
Hand
feet
check.
first. Hey, mine are above the table. I'm the
John's
only
are
one.
not.
Jesus. He's got one below you at 2. Good for you.
I'm Ambi.
Evidently, he needs both. That's why I gave him a good for you fist bump.
Yeah.
I just remember can of tuna, you know, shallow but broad.
He moves this much.
Won't hit the bottom, but
Wow,
so
I really need no future employer to see this. I'm giving it a 5. I don't know any way around it.
This is a 5.
Make it 3.
A 3?
Make it 3.
I know.
Come on.
15.
It would have been funny as shit if he'd have been like 3.
Yeah, no.
As before he can even say he's kidding, a pin goes through his chest.
I just want to see Tyler do the math.
I would be giant. That would be a giant.
Wait, I
Kelly laughed.
did have a button for that
That's
one.
literally from an episode on this show.
That was the one time that we broke Kelly.
Oh, I love it.
And we used her giggle as a button.
Shout out Kelly and Matt. Haven't seen them in a minute.
Yeah.
I hope their new puppy is doing well and all that.
I get snaps all the time. The puppy's doing fantastic.
Good.
Trust me.
Good.
So it's because Alex has been blowing
Hold
up
the
all
dog.
of our conversation for the last
Oh, we get
2
more?
beers. Oh yeah, he says I miss bullying, Tyler. I feel like I'm nice
Is there
to
more?
everyone on the planet except for Tyler.
You know what? You need that outlet.
Actually, Alex, you are nice to everyone from what I hear. Not to me, mother.
And closes out of love though.
Oh.
I know I don't have a
Liar. But yeah, that's fucking stupid good. Matt, what would you give it? And if you don't say the right number, you might get a pin through a face.
There's only one right number. I mean, it's
You might want to say it before you eat a pin.
four 5s.
Okay.
4 5. I like it. I like it.
I like that. There's only
Suspenseful.
one. There's only one right number. You might want to say it before you eat a pin.
Just say it. Save your life.
That is stupid good.
I want
That is the happiest accident that you could have made.
I'm I'm sad, but at the same time, really happy.
Oh, I'm really happy.
I'm gonna need 20 gallons of that.
Yeah, I mean the table
Can you
tilted. Charles
imagine
was very
how much-
happy.
How
Yeah.
expensive even a sixtel of that would be?
I don't care.
But can you can you imagine that?
Cost
I
me
mean,
damned.
That if it's not at
Matt's
least a
paying into his
$200
taxes.
sixtel, like I would pay $300 for that sixtel.
Yeah, that's easy at $250 sixtel.
Yeah.
Hashtag worth it.
Yeah, it would be.
Like
Followed
if-
up with hashtag YOLO.
Oh, I mean, that's followed up with hashtag anybody who drank that beer is happy as fuck.
Yeah.
And the best part is,
probably gonna
you
order more
wouldn't
than one.
need a lot because
Little that go a
I
long
would.
way.
I would drink more than one.
Yeah.
Little dabble do you, but I would definitely.
You know what?
this is one of those where everybody has a Clifford night. Everybody would have a Father Time night.
Yeah.
Like
This is one of those. If I could get a sixtel, I'm gonna drive to Denver and get a sixtel, and I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah.
what,
Like I 100% would do that.
you're not gonna try to check at your back.
Ooh. Do we get to go back to the fun spots too, like the
Yes.
the brass circle and the golden circle,
Golden Mill.
gold mill, and
None of that was right. None of what you just said was
We'd have
right.
to take him to the winery.
We do have to go to the winery.
I don't think he'd have as much fun as we did, but
No. So yeah, I would drive to Denver to get a sixtel of that.
it's so good.
That's how much of a five that
It's
is.
so good.
Fantastic.
Oh, there's a drop.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Let's make out with him.
Can I just smell your breath?
That is fantastic beer. That's one I'm glad didn't break in the bag being shipped home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which nothing broke.
No, not a single bottle.
Good job
Shipped
wrapping it in
back
your
13.
socks.
I had 2 go in my shoes. I literally checked my baggage coming home because I had carry-on going out. And I
Right,
checked the
right.
bag coming back because I moved most of the clothes, not all because I needed some for cushion. Moved some into my backpack that became just my true carry-on, and then my carry-on got checked. I had 13 different bottles of beer that made the trip back from Denver. I've done
As long as it's less than $50.
I have flown beer
Or
back
50
now
pounds.
twice, and both times I have successfully not had a beer break.
Yeah.
I flew back beer from Tejas.
Now
and
I'm
had
also
no problem as
smart.
well.
I have not tried to fly anything back that wasn't like low carb, like
Yeah,
stouts and stuff like that. I have never flown back like pilsners
Right.
or
Fruited sour.
fruited
Yeah.
sours because that's how shit covers everything in your
Yeah.
bag. But, yeah.
That's how you.
75 pounds of beer I brought back from Seattle. I had to pay that extra fee.
Side note, Tyler.
No, yeah. What's up?
Thanks to you, in my current profession, I do a lot of coordinating shipping stuff.
Yeah.
And every time I see this great state of Texas, I like Tejas. I'm like, fucking Tyler. Like, you
Mexico.
son
They
of a
pronounce
bitch.
Texas Tejas.
Yeah.
I do that all the damn time.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
like,
so happy that
God.
Matt's now doing it.
damn it. It's bad because I already got another buddy, like, instead of like Carolina, it's Kakalaki. So I'm like, well, now it's North Kakalaki, South Kakalaki, Tejas. I'm like, God, you fucking people.
The C, the second.
None of that makes
Where
sense.
did the hard K come
Yeah,
from? In
What?
there?
Kakalaki.
Yeah.
The
What are
two
you-
hard K's. in
You
there.
had too much of that beer, man.
This is not my thing. I just inherited it from a buddy. Like, so,
Kakalaki?
yeah, South Kakalaki.
Like at least Tejas kind
Yeah,
of makes
makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not that makes more sense.
Yes.
Say your Spanish ABCs and get to X.
I don't remember that, John. It has been too long since I've had to get that far in the
I
alphabet.
feel like you know the answer.
I do not.
Tejas.
I can
Yeah.
assure you, I do not.
Like that's literally like that's why I say Tejas.
Bet you can make a guess.
Context after these two jabronis.
Cosmos, can we get confirmation? I know it's not quite the same, but
I know I'm taking American liberties on that, but I love Charles there. Bet you can take a guess.
Now, I respect your standpoint there, Charles, but I also got these two teaming up against me, so I'm like, they're just gonna say the same thing no matter what at this point.
That's fair.
That's not true.
That's I don't know.
We rarely agree. Matt and I agree.
Unless
all the
I'm in the
time,
crosshairs, then I think you would.
That is true. Okay.
So this is a spiced something or other?
Yeah, I'm skipping you on that pour, but I'll come back.
And Alex says he can only say the alphabet in English and Russian, so, you know,
okay.
we got that going for us if we ever need a Russian
One
translate.
Putin, two Putin, three Putin.
Not a vodka show.
Isn't that just the Russia?
I don't know. Is that are you doing the count over there? Oh,
Yes.
4 Putins.
All right, so this is from Freedom Brewing. This is a barrel-aged stout. We got this from the Freemsters Union
This is
from
gonna be
Hood
hard to
River,
follow that last
Oregon.
one.
The P is silent.
Yeah.
Spiced barrel-aged
It's gonna be hard to
stout.
follow up.
Yeah, it's brewed exclusively for the Freemsters.
Oh, look at that. Is it a union?
Cap
What'd you say?
off.
It's yes.
Cap off your first barbecue of the season with a treat you'll wish you had a whole box of. Our
Make
spiced,
sure you do that swirl.
our spiced stout snaps like your favorite cookie, revealing delectable notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and molasses. With a base of extra special bourbon stout aged in Buffalo Trace barrels, even adults will have a hard time sharing dessert.
You mean the patented pending smaller swirl?
Barrel aged for 12 months.
Damn,
months.
that's a long barrel
Yeah.
barrel edge on that.
They didn't.
Do that smaller swirl.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh, that nose is incredible.
Incredible.
I don't know. Maybe this can hold its own.
That nose is incredible. It's Freedom.
Yeah, but that last beer was amazing.
Damn it.
Different. Still amazing.
But still amazing.
Yeah. That is what I wish every Christmas beer was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this came from the December, January, the last box. That
Typically,
that
when I
right
see
around the
spiced,
holidays
I think
box.
holidays, yeah.
It was right around holidays box, the one this one came
This
in.
does seem
think
more
so.
of
I
a
don't think you said that one
Christmas
to me
than a standard.
Well, then it had been the one right up before it, which makes sense.
It would have been the fall one, yeah.
Yeah, so it was the fall one. But that is incredible.
I think I still get 2 beer packages from Russell.
There's still 2 more to come.
Yeah.
Was it just like a year subscription or?
It's a quarterly.
And where did you mention where from
Hood River,
Hood
Oregon.
River.
Hood River, Oregon. Okay. So another West Coast.
No, the Westie.
We've gotten some connections out there that helps.
It's probably going to be my last one that I do because it's just too much to have Russell grab it and send it. And I mean, I'm still waiting for the winter one, and the spring one came out.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy I've done a year of it.
I'll let you know if randomly I have anyone out there.
Yeah, because
I have friends that constantly want to move out there. We'll find out if any of them does.
Yeah.
Actually,
This is still pretty good though. Like, as high a bar as the River North just set, this
No, this is really good.
this is a
What's the
solid
ABV on
beer.
this?
Although I feel a little torn because was it Tyler or Charles that said like
11.
this is what you kind of want the Christmas beer to taste like.
Tyler said that. Yeah,
that's what I said.
So then I'm like, damn, like this is what I would like a Christmas beer to taste like. So now I'm kind of that more like this. I know it's not a Christmas ale, but it makes me think of that now.
Yes. And sorry, I'm looking to see. Now I should just stop, but
What are you doing?
trying to see if it was the fall or the winter.
Oh, no, I'm extremely happy with this. It's spiced well without being overpowering. A lot of these spiced beers can be like in your face Christmas spice.
Yeah.
Spice in your face.
Which, if it's a pumpkin spice beer, it can be in your face pumpkin. Like
once
a lot
a
of
year,
spiced beers.
once a year, I'm into that. But yeah, not. This is like
I like it.
approachable
I like it
year-round.
being approachable
Yeah.
while still kind of harkening back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm kind of the other where normally I am not into that game at all. This is the one that I would drink and appreciate. But then if I'm like trying to judge this on the stout scale, then it seems so weird to me because it's a stout. But
The
with
stout body's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
it's not like
And what's funny is the color. It makes it look like the body's thin.
Yeah.
And then you drink it and you're like, no, it's not thin.
and it's nothing to speak ill of this. Like it's well crafted, it's well done, but just the flavor does put me in the mind of the Christmas beer as opposed to the stout. That's kind of what I feel like it tastes more
You
like
can
that
have a
stout to
Christmas
me.
stout.
Yeah,
It smells straight up like
but I just don't.
somebody took the wood planks from the barrels and like rang them out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the nose.
That's
that
at
smells
12
nice.
months.
Yeah.
That's it.
amazing.
Soaked everything
good.
that Buffalo Trace had
Yeah.
to.
And that's not a bad bourbon barrel to soak it in either.
No.
So.
Agreed.
And the fact they can put it on the bottle means they had permission too.
Right,
So.
Yeah.
All right, so
Or
now,
they just don't give a fuck. One of the two.
well, now I got some pressure.
Props either
'cause We got a couple more comments from Alex, but he says after I read his comments, he's got to go, so I got to read these out. He said, "Fun fact: are you guys ready to sit down and learn? Good. There's 33 letters in the Cyrillic alphabet, and 2 actually are not letters.
What's the Cyrillic alphabet?
I'm gonna go with the Russian if I was to take a stab here. I mean, I feel like you could draw a conclusion, Tyler.
I feel like "fuck Ukraine" is like all the letters.
And there's actually 10 vowels in there as well. So we just got some learning.
Putin 1, Putin 2, Putin. And then you have Stalin 10.
Okay, one
It's the only one he hasn't changed.
2 vowels. 3 vowels. And he says, yes, Russian language uses a Cyrillic alphabet, dumbass.
Yeah, there it is.
Did that come from you or Alex?
The world may never know.
I mean, I could literally get on YouTube and check.
You literally could, but you probably won't, will you?
No. Got me.
Matt, 1.
Some bullshit.
There goes your shutout.
Some bullshit.
That's my favorite moment.
I don't gotta win. I was gonna get some points on the board.
That's literally his goal every time.
Yeah. No mercy rule.
I will not be shut out. That was good. I'm not even mad.
It's a beer.
It's you.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's you.
It's the 7th beer of the night. That'd be you.
Then there was you.
It's fantastic. I'm gonna go 4.75.
Make that 2 4.75.
Well, you're both wrong. It's a fucking 5. This beer is incredible.
Real hard about that.
I did wrestle with it. It did have to follow another 5, and it just wasn't as good as that one. So,
And for me, it was just as good, just different, and I loved it. And
it was great. Obviously,
I was
4.75,
not.
but-
Well, I know. And I just wasn't gonna hold it like, oh, it wasn't a barley wine, which is my all-time favorite
Yeah, that's
style.
fair. That's fair.
That is a very hard thing for me to do, and I still was like, you're going up against my favorite style, and did I like the barley wine probably more? Yes.
But you held.
Am I almost just as happy?
Well, I'm
Yes.
really happy with this.
So therefore, if I can say I'm almost just as happy as my favorite style, which I gave a 5 to because it was also one of the top 2 barley wines I've ever had.
What's the other one?
Straight Jacket by Revolution is still one of my all-time favorite. It is my all-time favorite barley
He's
wine.
got it right there on deck. Good job.
It's not even that is my all-time favorite barley
It was
wine.
better than the one we just had.
Yeah, Straight Jacket, which you can buy
got
Straight
some.
Jacket.
Yeah.
We have one here.
It's Chicago, right?
Yeah, more than
Yeah,
one.
Revolution. It's
Yeah.
right behind Jar. It's the
but
big red fist.
The base.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
That
have
is my
we have
favorite
a
brewery.
fist. We have that.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's funny because the favorite brewery of the show is River North. Because it's both of our favorites and his second favorite. Revolution is his favorite, my second favorite. And where does it stand on you?
I'm really
like-
thought on by first, but it's pretty far up
It's,
there.
it's literally basically like
It's
1 and 2
One-
versus
one
1
way.
and like 2.
It's safe to call it, like, it's still gonna be a safe second on the show no matter
Yeah.
where it's at on mine.
It's
Like, it's that
hilarious.
far.
They did a
Yeah.
Chevelle beer, and so they're up there for
As in, like,
They
the
just
car
do-
or
they
the
just do
band.
stupid shit.
the band.
They just do stupid shit. But no, this competed with my second favorite barley wine I think I've ever had,
So,
including that one that we had before the show actually started, before we officially changed to this.
Yeah.
The J.W. Lee's one
I
that
was
I
gonna
like
say
so much.
J.W. Lee's.
Like
That
this
04 or whatever.
this
it
passes
was.
like one of my all-time favorites, or not this, but the last one, and this competed. So
Yeah.
I'm happy. It had to be a 5 for me. Matt, what would you give it?
I'm not quite a 5, but I'm close. I'm gonna go 4.75.
That's fine. I'm happy to be the outlier this time.
It's because, we were talking about, the ale song, if we're going like the stouts and stuff like that, my 5s that I had, I would still take those over this, and that personal bias of that. While I know this isn't a Christmas beer, it does have that Christmas flavor to it. It's hard for me to get behind it.
I was gonna say I think the
Funny
spice
story,
part of
I
this,
am the Grinch. So
It really is.
I think the spice part of this is what made it a 4.75 instead of a 5.
Oh,
And
what
it's done extremely well.
that's the thing. Like as well as it's done, like that's part of what got me to a 4.75 because it made me like that and
It's the
appreciate
most
it.
generous I think I've
But I
ever been
still
on a show.
can't get above that personally.
Like when you look at my
Did you give
scores,
anything below 4?
1, the brain cake from
Oh
Paris.
yeah.
So speaking of which, it is time for the end of the night, which means it's time for beer of the night. Matt, you're first.
River North. I mean that shit fucks. That just crushed. It was, especially since I didn't think that's what it was gonna be because you said you were sitting the barley wine aside,
I was.
and then
I just
you
grabbed the wrong beer.
and then you didn't,
We're gonna need another one of those.
and I got that deliciousness in my mouth hole, and it made me very very happy, even in the pants. Like I was just thrilled all over.
Yeah, my
I called hand check. My hands were nowhere to be
my,
found.
my baseball pants got a little tight.
Nowhere to be found.
And
there's
he's
no
already
shame,
wearing
yeah.
like one size too small baseball pants, so they were really
They're
tight.
not one size too small.
That's a shirt.
Shirt. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's two sizes.
Two sizes too small.
There's a reason it's open.
Much like the Grinch's heart, and it comes full circle.
John.
Oh, it's the barley wine. Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Tyler shirt.
I called it at the
sizes
beginning of the
this
show.
day?
I'm going to call it now. It's the barley wine.
Did you know it was a barley wine when you called that originally?
No, it had the Grim Reaper. on
Okay,
it.
I just didn't know if
He
you.
called it because
Good.
I don't know if you're the one person on the foresight that none of us had.
No. Oh, they're calling this
I'm going
an ale?
against you all.
Right.
I'm going with the Schwartz beer.
Yeah, that's good.
That
good.
was a really
Because not
solid
only,
beer.
like, if I don't realize that was a barley wine when I put it out here, like, that's one of those things, like, I know that's going to be good.
Yeah.
That Schwartz beer, from a brewery we've never had, came out with a 5%, just which is typical for Schwartz beer,
Fantastic,
but
yeah.
just, and not only gave us one that, like, I gave 4.75, he gave 4.75,
It's a perfect example.
and half the reason he gave it a 4.75 instead of a 5 is because it was the first fucking beer.
Yeah.
Like, that to me right there, it's just a... Now, granted, did I have 3 5s tonight? Ale Song with one of my favorite sours I've ever had. Father Time with one of my favorite barley wines I've ever had. And that stupid good spice beer, which annoys me. Like, yes, I gave 3 5s. But that Schwartz beer caught me so off guard with just how
It was
malty it was, while also keeping a lawnmower drinking
Drinkability.
beer's drinkability.
Yep.
That you don't get that level of malt and like flavor with a lawnmower beer ever, and that was unbelievable. So that's mine.
That was actually runner up for me, but
I mean, I don't blame you for
yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
a solid
drank a
beer.
lot of River North, so it's harder for them to be my beer of the night because I'm so fucking used to just
That's the first one I ever had.
for
And we
all
might
your
have to
beers
go
so
out-
good.
We
I
might have
don't
to go out
like
of our way to go
going
there.
with my favorite for beer of the night. However, this was that
good.
far ahead.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you at all.
It's like Babe Ruth calling his shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what they do with 99.9% of their
Yeah.
fucking beers. And again, there's a reason we almost actively had actively rooted against them for a while.
Yeah.
Just to have one. Now that we've had one.
We've had it now.
I never would have bad beer.
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Now we're back.
We got proof.
They're flawed. They're not
not fanboys.
perfect.
We have literal video proof.
They're just the closest to it.
It is on the internet.
Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for participating. Even you, Alex. It has been
Yes,
a
thank you. It was fantastic.
hell of a lot of fun tonight. Charles, thank you for being on the show.
Absolutely.
Molly, thanks for toughing it out back there, even though you don't feel
I
good.
enjoyed listening to you guys.
You're not so bad yourself.
We love having our guests on. Before we go, though, John, tell us about where you ate the other day.
Oh, that's right. So I get this text from Tyler on Friday. He's like, "Oh, for the love of God, I'm going to be out of town. You have to go to this for me, right?"
Did you really twist your arm that
I was
hard?
like, I got you, boo.
Oh, I threw full.
got you, baby.
I threw full like I need you.
I mean,
here.
I saw the picture that John sent me of, I'm sure, what you sent him. I'm like, I don't think you ever let him twist your arm that hard.
No, he didn't. I saw that. I was just, all I had to do was point it out to me. It's just like, point, and then I was going to go. So, but it was the Scarlett Lane Gastropub, which is, I kind of feel like that is their restaurant concept area.
It is. It is.
So, it is, what I had was the Chipotle Maple Butter Blue Point oysters. Fantastic. Like, really, really good.
It was a weekend only special. There's a reason I was like, I can't be there. Go.
The donuts sold out like immediately.
Oh,
yeah.
So there was, by the time we went on Sunday lunch, there's no way I was going to
Maple
get
bacon
those.
donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like, I had a pint of the regular Dorian and then like 8 ounces of all the others.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of Dorians. They were quite tasty. And then that Crawfish Dip, which is a menu staple.
Yeah. I've had it. It's amazing.
My God. Like, that is fantastic.
Was it a chili cheese crawfish or?
No, it was said Old Bay.
Okay.
So it was Old Bay crawfish. And it was like the best dip I've ever had. So.
Their food there, and
It's
they
next
do.
level.
And the best part is they have certain menu items that are always there for the most part, and they do a lot of stuff that's like a consistent menu. But they love Chef Erin Kim out there does, and then her team. She has 2 or 3 other like sous chefs that I've gotten to the point where, when they did their Werewolves in London pop-up, it was 1 month. They did an entire menu based on the Werewolves in London, so basically all English inspired. Half that menu
Was there a meat pie?
She straight up let the sous chefs, hey, this is your item. And I got invited out there to do like the day before launch tastings, And like she was like, there was a couple. She was like, honestly, I know what's in it, but I can't describe it because I had nothing to do with this. And she'd bring up that sous chef and let them describe it. And she's just like, there's certain things that I'm not as good at, or there's certain things where I'm just like, I know how passionate they are about this item, so I'm just gonna be like, and it takes a good leader, a good chef, all that to be able to do that. And their food out there, I have not had a bad thing.
And here's so this particular place, I feel number one, if you're looking for a fun date night, but good food, and not traditional food. Like Matt didn't go because he thought it was too bougie. He thought it was too high class for him. And literally, they have like a chicken parm sandwich, a brisket sandwich. But the thing is, like even with all that, like reading the description, even it's not like a breaded chicken. It's like chicken thighs.
Yep.
Like so, I get where he's coming from because it's standard kind of regular items.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm. That shit's a little gourmet,
but fancified. So if you want like a fun, unique date night, I don't feel like there's a lot of places in Indy that offers the uniqueness of the Gastropub.
And the food prices aren't awful.
No.
Now they're a little more than some places because
the chicken parm is a little more, but it's nothing outrageous.
Because the items themselves are higher quality.
Well, Chef Kim is also like
Chef Kim,
the most up and coming chef in Indianapolis right now.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but she was with Cannonball, right? And when they took over, and then they brought her.
If I remember right, she owned it. She was
like
there.
The EC of all of
I
Scarlett.
think she owned it.
Yeah, I think so. Because we went when it was Cannonball, and she made these like beef bulgogi tacos.
Oh yeah.
And she made like she pressed the tortillas like back there behind the bar and everything.
And it's gotten to the point now where like they basically brought her in, like they kept her in to run food.
Yeah.
But then whenever they do a special event that has to do with food, even if it's not there and it's like catered, 90% of the time it's Chef Aaron Kim catering it.
Yeah.
And doing like these specialty food items, these specialty food things, which is one of the
gem.
best parts about being like members of their clubs, like I am. I get invited to all of that.
Yeah.
And if I'm in town, I'm just like, yes.
That's fantastic.
I missed half of a show for this to go do the Werewolves in London launch.
Oh, nice. Can confirm.
Yep.
Which actually was really cool
was
too.
Was that Rogue One night, John?
No. I actually got to come in here and we got to...
One of the best nights ever.
We got to continue that, but also I got to talk about, and by the way, go check out this. Right. That was actually a really cool thing. But awesome. Check them out. Check out Scarlett in general, but especially the Gastropub. You won't regret it.
I didn't know. I loved it.
Beach Grove has a pizza place attached to it, which is also fantastic. Their pizza's incredible.
The other one in Broad Ripple, right next to Root and Bone.
Yeah,
she does their kitchen too.
Yep. And theirs is more of an Asian inspired. Yeah,
because that's like I think that's where she cut her teeth.
Yeah, it's like Asian fusion. Yeah. It's really cool there too. It's actually the only location that doesn't have its own food. Well, technically, Beach Grove doesn't either. It's a business that's attached to them.
Right.
But it's the original, and that technically has tracks still there too. So which is great barbecue. So Scarlett Lane has went from like just beer to like.
Yeah,
they're doing the thing.
We ain't dumb.
If we talk about OG Scarlett Lane, remember that time we had that? What was it, that salt smoked egg?
Oh my god, that was so good.
That was stupid. I don't even know what that was. I mean, I know what it was, but how that got there.
Basically, it was Andrew doing Andrew things.
Dude.
There's certain people in the food industry that you don't even like. You're not even surprised at anymore. You just kind of be like, oh yeah, that's him doing him things. Oh shit, what's his name? And I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. Worked at Rad briefly. Don't.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Don't blow it up.
No, it's more like don't blame him for that.
He just helped out. He runs a food truck.
Yeah, well, he doesn't anymore. He has, but I forget his name all of a sudden. I'm drawing a blank. But there's certain people you just hear people talk about him, and you're like,
yeah.
Chef Aaron Kim is absolutely one of them. So check out the Gastropub. Thank you guys again. I know we kind of delayed our closing there because I wanted to make sure John got in.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Thank you.
The food there, I knew how excited he was.
It was really good.
I'm still jealous. I wanted those oysters so bad. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
My dog being Q.
With us today.
I'm Charles.
And behind the camera, the one, the only.
Thank
you're
God.
so glad you can't see him.
Off screen.
Molly.
Mud Hog, my love, it's Liz. I just wanted to say hello
What the hell
to my
just
meaty
happened?
little lamb chop, Makluba.